Yo, good morning, everyone.
Welcome to day 2 of Combo Breaker 2015. My name is Dustin Kane, and of course, you may know him, Tyler Lansdowne.
Hello. Very excited to be here.
It
This
is
awesome.
10 in the morning,
Yep.
and we're here for some sweet MKX pools. Now, yesterday you watched some matches.
I did. I was a little under the weather yesterday, so I had to leave a little early.
Okay.
Full disclosure, but now I'm
Full-
here.
Just full disclosure, no big.
I got a lot of sleep, got up early, got here. I'm super excited to do commentary with you. I mean, we've been hanging out a little bit lately with the
Yeah,
ESL
I mean,
situation.
you could say, and even before that,
And
I mean,
even
Evo.
before. So very excited to see some excellent games today.
I'm excited to see Viscant play this game.
I've been reading some tweets and such,
Or
and he seems
Viscant.
to be into it. Big Marvel player.
Yes, obviously.
So, I mean, yeah, one of the names, because if you're big in Marvel and I know your name, you must be big in Marvel, because I don't know how to play it.
Oh, Tyler.
So, I don't know how to play it.
No, I didn't say you did. I was just.
I've tried.
Can I giggle? Is that all right?
You are free to giggle away. But we just tweeted that on NetherRealm, so I hope we got some of our NetherRealm fans here, and I think so it's made in Chicago versus Viscant.
I think we have some NetherRealm fans here.
Are we going to see a
Sonya Mir? Okay,
All right.
so Sonya is a character that, for the most part, in tournament, even online in ESL, like has been mostly unexplored. Like not a lot of people are playing this character. She is so good, and it looks like we're jumping right into it.
Covert Ops versus Covert Ops. So this is a true mirror.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Because we haven't seen a true mirror yet.
Right.
Both players opting to break just a little early. Nice down 2. Again.
We might see a lot of this today.
Her uppercut is so good.
No cancel.
Okay, this is something, though, that I've seen from a lot of Sony players as well that have been playing this character in tournament. They just consistently go overhead low. They don't really mix it up. I want to see more of a mix-up there.
I feel like the range on the overhead low is a little better than the low.
It is.
But yeah, I see the same thing too.
Oh, here we go, Viscant. Big chance to make a comeback. Oh,
Gets himself
smart.
out of the corner,
Armor.
too.
Very
Yeah.
smart. So made in Chicago.
Doing some work.
That dive kick is also really hard to punish on whiff because it leaves her almost at neutral when she lands.
Drop the forward 2 after that. There we go.
Viscant showing some signs of
Ooh,
life.
nice blocks.
Yeah, really nice block. I mean, he plays Sonya, so you would guess.
Right. He would
But
know the
honestly,
block
she's
tree.
still really hard to block, so good stuff.
I've won many a match at work with my day 1 Sonya because they don't know the blocks.
It's the best way to go, man.
Yeah.
It's like fighting Aaron Black. When you don't know how to block him, it's a nightmare. And right now, Viscant doing such a good job of keeping him in the corner with the pressure. Beautiful stuff.
What a comeback there. That was that first round was a little rough, but
Yeah,
he
it wasn't looking too
kinda
hot
took over.
for the former Ever champ, but all right. So I just got some brackets first as well.
Nice.
So I'll go ahead and give you.
You know I love reading things. So
I guessed. All right, this is our bracket right here. Perfect. And right now, Viscant is just going in. Beautiful bait on the wake up.
good way to get out there.
See, but had he known that was coming, I would have preferred he just blocked. Oh!
This could end it.
Viscant is so smart.
See if he hits the follow up and it should be over.
Is he going to get it? No meter
No,
to
he
break,
missed it.
but he misses. Still a very good situation. Okay, can we talk about, and I'm not saying we need to nerf it, but can we talk about her jumping 1? That outstretched it. It looks like she's just laying down
Yep,
casually in the air.
There's a rumor that it's pretty good.
It's what an anti-air. So that was huge in MK9. Was anti-airing with like crouching 1 or
Yep.
standing 1. It's not as big in this game, but I'm still seeing a lot of people make it work,
Yep.
which is really cool because it's an element of MK9 that I really enjoy. Just
I think there's a lot of tech types things like that that are probably still being explored. But
Yeah.
I think, 3 months from now we're gonna see a lot more of it.
and Viscant doing a great job of mixing it up with the grabs. I like that, keeping him in the corner. Oh, lets him out though.
Got out and missed the string. It's gonna put you right back where you were.
Going low. See, this is what I'm talking about. Viscant is doing such a good job of mixing up the lows as well as the overheads, and
Well,
even
they're
not,
called mix-ups.
Yeah, well, hey,
I know. As well you should. Hard knockdown setups. Into
Made in Chicago is not counter poking though. He's blocking a lot of those crouching jabs and just letting Viscan get a free mix-up. That's not good. And this is gonna do it. Viscan takes it 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first fatality of the morning.
Over Made in Chicago. I almost want to say it's too early for this.
Enjoy your breakfast, everybody.
Speaking of this, what are you getting me for breakfast after this? Or rather lunch.
It'll be noon by then, so yeah, no breakfast. And then also nothing. So there we go.
Damn. My soul.
Good showing from both guys. It's neat to see a true mirror match to start the day.
Yes.
And oddly, you don't get a lot of those.
You know, I just want to say that I'm so excited that players like Viscan and, you know, like Justin. I mean, Justin always played NRS games as it was anyways, but just so many players from other communities have embraced this game because it's just so good.
Well, yeah, truthfully, I
think it's just so good. That's all I got. It's just such a damn good game.
Streaming has become even more of a thing than it has been even in the last couple of years. So, like, you guys like Justin can get huge, you know, followers by doing that and showing. I watch a ton of Justin streams. I don't know if you knew this. I played Justin in a 1st to 5 on his stream.
Oh, I also played Justin a 1st to 10 on his stream.
Maybe it was 1st to 10. How many did you win?
I won 7 of the 10.
Oh. I think we got another match coming up shortly. I won 0 out of 10.
Okay.
But at one point,
it was his stream though. You were giving him a chance, right?
Yeah. Oh, you
have to. That's what I assumed.
At one point, he did say my Ermac was good.
Okay.
And he still
I played
beat me.
Ermac too on his stream.
Oh, that's interesting. I was tired, super tired that day. There was
Tyler. I'm not judging you. You're acting like I'm judging. I'm not.
I wasn't tired. I really wanted to beat him. But it's kind of funny. Like, I don't play in tournament, but like the tournament nerves thing that actually is a real thing. At my house, I was like, I'm playing Justin Wong.
See, okay, but that's the thing. That's why top players are more consistent than other players that may be on the same skill level, but they don't compete as much because when they go to these tournaments, they're like, oh my God, I'm playing Justin or I'm playing Tyler, or whoever it is.
I don't think that's happening.
But they go in the match with that preconceived notion that they're playing a top player instead of just playing them as they are a player. Like, okay, if it's Justin, yeah, you know he's good, but you have to treat him like everyone else in the sense that he's just human.
Well, it looks like we got GGA Nicholas from the Galloping Ghost versus Super John. Nicholas, one of the better Ermacs around.
I mean, he plays Ermac. Awesome.
Oh, he's really quality at Ermac. He's just joined. He's just invited onto the GGA team in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, nice. So he's a Chicago native then.
I don't know. I believe Nicholas is actually from Greece, but now lives here.
I mean, his name sounds Greece. I'm half Greek, so I think I can make that distinction.
And then Super John was that War God? Yep, War God.
Yeah,
Kodal.
War God Kodal. You know, I've been seeing a lot more Kodal than I thought I would.
Peanuts Kodal's amazing.
Peanuts Kodal was very good.
So here we go.
You have to go
the
through
soul ball already.
Yep. And a very, very good start for Super John.
You're gonna get 30% damage every time you get a hit with Kodal.
Oh yeah. Using that big boot to get advantage.
In the overhead, and
here we go.
We're gonna do some fun work.
Oh no, I don't like that he didn't maximize his damage though. He could have got a little more damage. He wanted the reset.
Yep. He tends to make hay with that reset.
I'm
not in that position, but excellent teleport.
Both players using armor. Here we go. Nice conversion.
Oof, missed it.
Goes for the hard knockdown.
And there's not a ton of armor work that Ermac can really do.
He only realistically has Soul Blast, and which is right there, and then his teleport. Oh, beautiful confirm.
Oh, man.
He had to break.
It's still anybody's game. Oh, Nick.
Oh, that's devastating.
Man, wow.
That is devastating. Both players, though, so far very solid.
I mean, that overhead sword gives him a lot of time to punish if it happens to get like that.
Nice mixing it up with the sword.
Great
nice backdash, but no punish. I like when Ermac players mix it up with throws because there's so many options that are rather unsafe. It's really smart to make someone respect that.
That was a great punish on. Well, didn't finish it, but it was a nice punish on these.
That is -6. Here we go. Okay. Oh.
Float cancel.
You know, that soul ball needs to be renamed to salt ball because people get so angry when they get hit. Like even when I'm playing a mirror or something, or if I'm playing another character and I get hit by that, I'm just like, why did I get hit?
I I've lost so many matches with Ermac because I want to do the Soul Ball brutality.
That's
so much
one of my favorite.
that I will do it until I lose. I've given many badges away online with that.
Many badges.
Nice
Oh, that was very
cancel.
smart canceling into the levitate, but now, oh no. It's early, you know.
Hey, you know, I mean, Kodal does some chunky damage once
Yes.
he gets in, but
Oh, here we go.
good start right here.
An easy 32%.
Pretty much even. Oh, he's actually ahead.
It's interesting, too, because both of these characters are pretty heavy in the damage department. So when one hits the other one, as long as the other player gets a hit, like it's going to even out really quick. Oh, no! Oh, could have had a much bigger punish, but that's okay. He gets it anyways. Nice job.
Super John could have hit one combo there and won the match right there. So.
Exactly. Just a raw war sword.
I like that Super John is wearing a hat that says SJ. He's branded himself.
Hey, man. Do what you got to do. Oh, that combo.
Overhead. Where's he going to go with it?
Gonna go. Oh, he's going to actually do the combo this time. Oh, but he misses. Lots of pressure here. Both players.
Armor's through. Close her out.
It's nice to see when both players really understand the counter hitting game, though, because they were both waiting for their turn almost. I like that. A lot of respect.
Like you said, the damage they have, you have to respect
Yeah.
everything you do.
Oh, beautiful instant air soul ball.
Oof.
Ending in a hard knockdown. Very tricky stuff with that interactable.
I do that with Kano. That's my trick with Kano is jumping off stuff.
And then doing the ball. God, I hate you.
No one blocks it.
Oh. Had to break. Didn't want to eat that damage.
Anybody's game right now.
Both players.
Ooh, stops it off.
Ermac does have meter, though. He's got to watch out for that smart block. Nice.
Wow.
All right, so
1-1.
Super John doesn't really feel like going out quite yet. And again, getting hit by that raw EX sword
Pulled
overhead.
31 out of the 32. Okay.
And again.
Wow.
And no break. Maybe playing for the
go-
next round,
Go low
but
soon here.
nice counter poke. And that is quite punishable.
There it was.
Low overhead, I think, is like -8 or 10. That was a very convincing round for
Dominant
Super John.
round for Super John.
Solid stuff. I really love Kodal. As much as I love playing Ermac, I love the way Kodal looks and sounds.
A lot of people like his place in the story too.
Yeah,
where he's
a super awesome character. All right, here we go. Nicholas has him in the corner now. He's got to keep him here. Possibly even bait that wake up.
Ooh, back into the corner. This could all turn around here.
This is not a great situation. Oh, and he's going to use the
Using the armor.
interactable with
That's my
armor.
finish.
Smart.
Still has 2 bars too, so.
Yep, both players have 2 bars at this point. Oh! Early break. I don't know if I agree with that. And this is why, because now he can't do anything about this damage.
Been seeing a lot of early, and he can't get out of the corner with
Exactly.
Meteor and teleport.
Exactly.
And now he can. There we go. He's got to finish this though.
Here we go. He's got to do. Oh no! Very lucky that he didn't get blocked. This is a crazy scramble.
He's got no meter.
Oh no! Wow.
Oh, wow.
He wasn't pressing block onto the wake up. That is unfortunate. I don't know if he was trying to wake up with.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a great match, and Ermac just screaming to the skies.
Yeah, sometimes
I love that one.
Sometimes I like to just not do any brutalities or fatalities just so I can see that.
Watch him explode.
He just gets so mad. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is going to be something else right here.
So we're going to have DJT versus Visant. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please check out gaminggenerations.com. If you spend $20 or more, you get free shipping on all their products. They have really cool stuff. They have hats, they have shirts, they have those little figures for Street Fighter, which are super cool. They have a lot of different stuff there. They have accessories. Check them out. I know I'm going to purchase a hat. They had a really cool Triforce hat. Actually, not Triforce hat, but it was like the Zelda symbol.
The symbol, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to pick one of those up. Make sure you guys are checking them out, please. They are one of the sponsors that make this event possible.
So we have already 3 matches in now, are looking at a pretty stellar match. Yomi DJT versus
Yomi
Visant.
DJT. Yo, the Yomi guys are insane.
Oh yeah, they're living in a house.
In a bunker.
Yeah. At an Atlanta bunker.
Yes.
They are they're training night and day.
They literally wake up, eat breakfast, play, eat lunch, eat dinner, go to sleep. Like, and they just play.
Yeah, and to even think about, like, DJT doesn't even need that. Like,
No.
he's already, like,
No.
amazing. So I
But
can't
just
imagine what's
in
happened
case.
there.
And then, of course, they have Slayer, who just moved from SoCal to
Yep.
Atlanta to be there. The craziest thing is when they took a van. They own a van. The team owns a van to get here, and it's not like a regular minivan. It's like a full-on like industrial van. And they had a setup in the van while they drove 12 hours here and they were practicing in.
That's pretty
That's
awesome.
insane.
Pretty good.
All right, so really good start from Viscant early here. Now, DJT does have Sony experience. MIT, his brother, plays the character a little bit as well.
And everyone else.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about them. They each kind of just split the cast and say, I'm going to learn this, you're going to learn that, and then they go to town.
Beautiful air-to-air, and now he's got – oh, no, he's got to watch out for that wake-up. But he had him in the corner, smart, getting out of the corner. You do not want to be in that situation with Sub-Zero.
And, truthfully, Sony is not super meter dependent.
That's true.
So using things like that is not a terrible idea. You see a lot of Sony players, waiting just to get their X-ray because it has so much utility.
Really smart stuff so far from Viscant, though.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with how he's playing.
Yeah, he's not really overextending himself too much. Oh, and of course,
until you
say that,
he's not overextending himself.
I mean, there was one point where he did the my goodness.
Round 2.
I'm blanking out on the
Dude,
name
it's
of the
10:30 in the
move.
morning. We're good.
It's her somersault kick. There was one point where she did that wake up and it was unsafe, but he had pretty good reads all the way throughout.
Yep.
There it is again. He just does not want to deal with the corner.
Getting rid of the clone, getting out of the corner, all in one fail swoop, and then
we go.
Putting him in the corner.
It waits for the slide. I like that, but I don't like how much respect he's showing DJT.
Sub-Zero in the corner is a joy to deal with.
Yeah. It's the reason I wake up every morning, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, he read that one out pretty
Okay,
good.
so now, yeah. And this is, I think, a matchup that is actually difficult for Sony because although she has that armored arc kick, she's still, once she's in the corner without any bar, it's not a good look for her.
Yeah.
She can't just jump dive kick. She'll run into the clone. She has to block. Sub-Zero has very good buttons. And this is how DJT plays, lame. He's completely, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's his playstyle. He is probably one of the most patient players I've ever met in my life. I mean, he has similar patience to Justin Wong.
And it's, in a game that does focus a lot on rushdown, it's funny how he's able to make that work so well. And I love this setup. I love that setup.
The fact that you love that setup disgusts me. Why do you like that?
I just think it's great to throw him to fall down and then he gets back up. It's good stuff.
Oh, nice presence of mind from Viscant to poke out and get mid-screen. This is exactly where he wants to be.
2-1-3-4 overhead ending, yeah.
Clone. Recently, there were some changes to Sub-Zero, so on block, when you hit him, his clone does disappear.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. And then there's a 30-frame delay from when one clone dies to when he can actually get out another one.
I would love to see in this match a Blanche brutality.
Yes.
The hollow Blanche.
Can that happen?
Brutality. I believe it can. Yeah, that's not in the. It's not in the crypt because it was added through patch. So
that is hollow Blanche. That's too much.
Hollow Blanche.
I'm gonna pick this stage every match that I have now.
Oh, it's become a metagame now with people in Blanche. Trying not to use her immediately, and because you got to use 2 interactables in as well.
I like how we actually call her Blanche too. Like,
oh yeah.
Shoutouts to the Golden Girls.
I've watched many episodes.
I actually guiltily have as well. My mom used to watch that show.
That's fair.
And that's what I was talking about. You can't dive kick when you're in the corner when that clone is out.
Oh, he missed it. Kind
still
of.
Gotta grab,
something, yeah. Yeah, this guy's in a little bit of trouble. Yomi has
just a bit. He has
all the trouble, I guess.
Viscant shaking his head, not very happy. But honestly, he didn't play bad at all. Viscant did not play bad at all. He is a little disappointed, and that is Sub-Zero. He is... Why would you guys make that character?
You mean 23 years ago?
Right. Hey, it wasn't an issue back then, you know?
No.
We didn't... Had I been able to look into the future, I would have been like, you know what? John, I don't think he's going to be that great.
You know, it's funny. There's a lot of people who, you know, have talked about how there are problems, you know, that he is... You know, the nerf has hurt him so badly, and then you should watch that match right there.
Of crap.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I do not think that nerf destroyed him or made him any less viable.
Just watch DJT play, and we'll all enjoy ourselves. Up next, GGA Philpops versus Geocron.
Okay.
Philpops, another Galloping Ghost.
I actually am familiar with Philpops. He's become a good friend of mine over the years.
I played him at the Shang Tsung Fight Night they did, and he was playing Kodal at the time. I don't know if he's switched out from that yet. A good Kodal. I want to say he was using Sun God, but I might be wrong.
So a lot of people are telling me that Sun God is actually possibly his best variation.
You know, it's so funny because you read a lot of things, because I also read the other day that they think it's not viable.
Okay.
So, like, there's just so many,
right.
You know, I mean...
And MIT was telling me all these, like, different little frame traps and things you could do with him.
He's got crazy tick throws, like, just for days. I mean, you always got to worry.
One of my favorite brutalities is actually the one in Sun God.
When
he scorches you and rips you in half.
Oh, man, yeah. And it's not that hard to do.
No, you just have to have a level 3 ender.
Got to say, we have quite a few marquee matchups coming up. Mr. Justin Wong will be up next.
Who?
I think his name is Justin Wong. I've never heard of him. He seems cool. I don't know. Yeah.
I love Justin simply because that dude has always been really kind to the NRS community. I mean, he will always stream your games.
Yep.
And he will always just be honest, and I respect that about him.
He's getting great views for it.
Yeah.
And, you know.
And he's good, man. I mean, he uses Raiden, but he's good.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun to watch. He beat me real bad, so I can't say anything.
No, but see, you were sandbagging.
I was sandbagging against Justin. That's true. We'll have our run back this weekend.
Yeah, and then you're gonna body him off stream.
Oh, definitely, and I'll tell everybody I did too, and I'll tweet about it, even if it doesn't happen. So
you should just tweet it now. I mean,
it's
like a prerequisite, you know.
All right, here we go. We got Geocron's playing Katana.
I've seen a few Katanas so far this tournament.
Katana Prime,
and then one other one. I haven't seen anything crazy with this character yet that makes me think that she's really, really good, so I'm hoping Geocron can show me that. But, I mean, he's facing Philpops, the legend.
The legend Philpops. She does have, you know, she got the pretty kick down. She got that low starter now.
She now has a low starter.
Definitely helps her open things up a little bit.
And that's the case.
War God, okay.
That's the case with a lot, like, for instance, Johnny Cage. I mean, characters that only have one type of opener, he only has an overhead, technically. Yep. So, like, it's nice for her because she didn't really have that. Now she can really get the mix-up in. Oh, just...
Wow,
that was a really nice instant air. Now he's got the meter for himself. And that is +6.
Yeah.
So canceling into his anti-air grab on certain strings actually leaves him plus.
Oh, really?
A little bit of tech for you guys. I think he went for it there. He missed it. But now
see, I thought it was just a button input error.
Yeah.
Look what I've learned today.
Yeah, there you go. Knowledge is power, man. I'm just here to help.
And you know me, very well known as a top player.
Oh, of course.
Frame data.
Why are you laughing? I'm being serious.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
You bodied me at ESL, remember?
I've been playing the game for about 5 more months than you.
Really love the use of his down 4. That is a 5-frame down 4. I mean, granted, it's -10 on block, so it's not the best, but it's definitely nice. Oh, tried to jump out. That is a really good frame trap. You can armor out of that, though, as Geocron is trying to get some sort of pressure started. It's not working. Kodal does have good buttons, I will say that.
Yeah, I just don't think staying in Kodal's face with Katana might be the best decision.
Oh, is he going for the... I don't know if he was going for the brutality or what it was, but...
He was... Thank you. He was doing that thing that it's funny to see happen.
Khan wins.
In certain situations, like yesterday, Peanut.
I saw it, yeah.
There was nothing that I forgot who he was playing. I think it was Paul B or someone, but there was nothing he could do. He just laid it out on wake up, and I was just like, that sucks. Here we go. It's going to be about 35%. Ooh, right.
He's just staying right on him.
And this is, that would be Phil Pops. So Phil Pops now just keeping him in the corner. Very smart. And here's something as well. Kotal's overhead meter burn war sword. It is actually punishable on block. It's quite punishable on block. The regular version is not. But Phil Pops keeps using it because, first of all, Geocron hasn't blocked it. Yeah, even if he did, he hasn't shown that he can punish it correctly. So why stop using it?
There is a lot of like, I read a lot of tweets and stuff from work where people get mad at people quote unquote spamming, but like, it's not when if the person's not going to respect it and block it, you can just do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if someone's not gonna, if they haven't shown that they can deal with what you're doing, there's really no need to switch it.
To move to the next level of your game.
There really isn't. I mean, and that I love that you said next level because there's so many different layers in a fighting game and the way it's played by top players. Like they have different levels. Like, okay, you're gonna block this, perfect. I'll go into this and this and this. They have different options for everything. And I mean, the 2 seconds we were just talking, Phil Pops just finished that. Really nice stuff from him.
And, Phil Pops has improved so much since the last time I played him. Like that was awesome.
Has he always played Kotal?
I want to say he started with somebody else for a second, and then he just found out that Kotal was his deal. Like for instance, me, like I've always been an Ermac main, but then as I've started playing more fighting games, I've gotten into grabs and throws.
Look at you
so now it's just like
playing
Commando.
Parries with Commando.
Yeah, that's like fun for me,
I do remember when I watched you play Ketchup at ESL.
Oh,
no, was it Mustard?
It was Mustard.
It was Mustard, and you were getting wrecked. I mean, let's be honest. And you brought it back from a full life board with just parries and grabs.
I did
just like Tyler, who are you right now?
Tyrant. I was very Tyrant's one of always one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
His character selection. Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll get back to that in a second. Real quick, I just want to give a huge shout out to One Frame Link and Nick for doing all of the amazing data with the fighting game stuff, with all the players, all their stats, what their pool play is like, what their win ratio is like, just a lot of really cool things that make it easier for me as a commentator, but as well as for the viewers when they want to say like, oh, I wonder how he did a DreamHack or whatever. So huge shout out to One Frame Link and Nick. Thank you so much for that. But anyways,
really
go
cool
on.
Stuff.
We were talking about Tyrant.
Yeah, he plays the kind of characters I enjoy. He plays the guys who like to grab people and throw people around, and he was proud of me, and that made me as a human being feel so nice.
I hate you.
So he would say, "I might try to learn this character."
You should hear all the stuff that he talks behind your back, man. He doesn't like you at all.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I still like him though. I'm not going to give that up.
Damn it! I tried really hard to break up that relationship, and it didn't work.
Happen. Is this going to be?
Oh my goodness.
So we got
a lot of people are saying that Raiden is the best character in this game, and it's not just a bunch of casual players. Like a lot of top players think that Raiden is #1. I think he's very good. I don't know if I think he's #1 though. I mean, I get the argument because of his options.
I just feel, truthfully, I feel like we're still learning too.
Yeah.
I mean, because look at it. Like all of a sudden, at Toryuken, Devora comes out of her pod. I say shell, but I wanted to make it bug-like.
Yeah, I know.
So we got Justin Wong versus
Helminitus. Helminitus. I'm just going to call him Helm. Already very... I don't know why Justin jumped himself out of the corner, but that's okay.
Yeah, because being against Raiden in the corner is a ton of fun.
I mean, again, the name of this game, for the most part, is... when you get someone in a corner, that's really where the matchup is very difficult. I mean, whether you're playing Raiden, whether you're playing Devora, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And we saw an option select from Justin off the overhead, making it safe. Because that overhead is, I mean, let's be honest, it's minus like 200.
Yeah, I think it's like, you have like 9 seconds.
It's minus like 60. It's...
minus 65.
Yeah, it's minus 65, but it's realistically, it's like minus 1,000. You have so much time to punish that. And Justin, I mean, Justin always looks very comfortable playing patient, and that's the thing. I feel like if you're, I don't agree with that breaker, if you're not rushing Justin down and putting pressure on him, then he gets time to think and just play what he wants to do.
Right. And it's funny you mentioned that breaker because I've watched him every match that's been on stream, and I've just seen a lot of it this weekend.
Yeah, there's been a lot of early breakers.
Maybe 2 inches into their health bar, and they're breaking.
Oh, I think he went to run in front of him. We run backwards, and that's going to be a full punish. That's going to be death.
And that is game 1 to EG Justin Wong.
Okay.
No fatality, just going to look at him unapprovingly.
Yeah,
which is almost worse than a fatality. I mean, look at that. Look at Rain. Rain is just not happy with how things turned out.
Justin never really did fatalities, though.
Nope.
He never really,
Oh, but brutalities he has some fun with.
I just want to say that I absolutely love what you guys did with brutalities. At first, when I saw it, because I was watching the stream, and I was like, that was like kind of whack. But then I realized that you could do it mid-combo.
And there's 100 of them.
Like, I could just imagine a situation where you're, someone's about to flawless you. You bring it all the way back with a crazy combo and a reset, and then you do a brutality at the end. I was like, brutalities are the coolest thing ever.
It's the hypest.
The hype assist.
Hype assist. Yes, Justin Wong
is just, he's just
walks through that one.
In the corner.
We got big news. Just Derek Kurtzik from NetherRealm just showed up. He's watching the stream now. My co-host on the Kombat cast.
I've seen him around. I've said hi to him. I don't like the way he treated you on the Kombat cast.
Oh, you mean by getting beat by me last time all the time?
Well,
yeah,
I'm just saying, like, at first,
Ooh, Justin did.
You may not know this, but I'm very protective of you.
Oh, I know you are. I know you are. Going for the reset.
And this is going to do a lot of damage.
We're close to a flawless. Did I? Yep, I just jinxed Justin with flawless.
Yep. You better let him know.
I shouldn't tell him.
And beautiful spacing and movement. Justin is just...
Gotta break it.
Yeah. Oh, and he goes...
There it is.
And
That's what we're talking about.
He could have Superman to win, but instead he wanted to win with Shocker.
That's
so
what
he
we're
could do
talking
the
about
brutality.
right there. That is some good stuff.
And he's just... It's just another day at work for him. Look at him.
No, super nice guy.
Justinius Wong. Yeah, he's very nice.
There's certain guys in the fighting game community who really just bring a lot to the table, and Justin is definitely one of them. And
I'd have to agree.
I mean, of course, an employee of NetherRealm, I'm happy that Justin's playing the game, and he's awesome at the game. And
it's not even important. Well, it's important that he's playing, but what's really important is that he likes the game.
Yep.
Like, he really, he's not just playing it because of pop bonuses. He really likes this game.
Yep.
I mean,
Cool, man.
Yeah, it's not even. He just, like, before all the pop bonuses, before he wasn't even in ESL, but he's just playing anyways.
Yep.
So, Mad Cats, huge sponsor. Thank you so much to Markman and Mad Cats for supporting so much of the FGC and all the events. I really do love that specific template. That is a throwback to the San Diego Comic-Con stick. So thank you so much to Mad Cats. Make sure you are pre-ordering or ordering their PS4, PS3 stick, especially this one right here. I love fight sticks, man. I'm a Hitbox player. I'm sponsored by Hitbox, but I collect sticks. I know it sounds stupid. I love the artwork and the customization. Like, you can put the different ball tops with characters inside and the buttons.
I use pad. But please, guys, you should buy these sticks because they're beautiful looking.
Yes.
The only stick I do own is a WWE All-Stars small stick. Because I want to see if I'd be good at a stick, so I bought one for cheap off eBay.
Oh, my God.
Turns out, wasn't good at stick.
Turns out it's sitting in my basement.
Well, I wish I had a basement.
I was just about to ask if you had one. I
Well, I live in an apartment in Chicago, so we have this little room downstairs where we can store stuff.
Is that where I'm going to stay when I come visit?
Yeah, you're definitely going to stay by the washer and dryer. It sounds great.
I mean, hey, you give me a blanket and I'm okay with that.
No.
Oh.
No blankets.
Why are you so rude to me?
No blankets.
All I do is give to you, Tyler.
You do. You're right. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Just throw it in my face. All right, so we have Blind Ducky, who is from NorCal, if I'm not mistaken, and his opponent is, I believe, a Chicago native. So Melina is a character that I haven't seen a lot of this tournament. I've seen like one or two. Derek
plays Melina.
Definitely plays Melina from time to time.
Wake up ball is his specialty. Talking to you.
What? He's like, what? But I think Melina has a lot of potential. I think
Definitely.
she's a good character. Do I think she's top 5? No.
She's a ton of fun.
Just kidding. So we have a Ferrotor. This is the first Ferrotor I've seen.
Ferrotor is awesome. They did. I got to see what variation he's playing, so I can.
I think he's playing Vicious.
I play Lackey a lot because I like the in-your-face sort of brawler
Yeah.
character. But I'm starting to learn this one as well. And of course, we have the one and only Blind Ducky as Devora.
So Devora is a character in this game that I feel is very, very, very strong and underrated, underutilized.
Underutilized, I think. Rated correctly.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But definitely underutilized, and I think I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I think that Blind Ducky's going to show us that this
Ducky
weekend.
is definitely, from what I've heard, because I haven't seen him play, but I know he plays Devora. From everyone that's been playing with him and seeing what he's doing with the character.
I played him this morning.
Oh, how was that?
It was fun. He's such a cool kid, but, like, man, I got destroyed.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take a round off you, right? And he's like, you might.
And he's good with her cancels, which is
watch
what
it, yeah.
really makes this character so damn hard to fight.
And Hruza the Bruiser, of course, is he plays at GGA all the time with a Nightwing player in Injustice.
Okay.
Great guy. Probably has some matchup experience because he plays PPJ, and PPJ also is an incredible Devora.
Who was in my pool, and I'm really glad he couldn't play because of the pop. I did not want to deal with that.
So this is the game here. Like, you don't know what to do, and
really great pressure so far from Ducky.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, but that neutral jump punch, I love his NJP. That thing is, you can play footsies with that at full screen.
yeah,
it's insane.
It's one of his best tools, and it's odd. It's one of those tools that he loses during the match too, which is kind of crazy.
Nice
Great
use of armor, but he put himself in the corner. Okay, smart, very smart. I was hoping he had an exit plan for that.
Oh, too early on the delayed wake up, and then cancel City.
And you can't necessarily you can punish that with a run forward though. Nice. Oh, but doesn't get the...
Ducky's going to sit on that meter probably, too. There's no reason to use it right now.
No, she's not a very meter-intensive character either.
Wake up, you can use the Avaposters, but generally...
Yeah. X-ray? Oh. He's going to do it. Oh, tried.
Whoa, he got a break there because Ferrotor does beefy damage.
Oh, no. Went for the poke, and Ducky just read it with a counter poke.
You know, I mean, I got to say, Hruza really came back there, and that was nice
impressive.
Stuff at the end.
He's by no means out of this.
Nope.
But I feel like this is one of Ferrotor's more difficult matches because he doesn't have the fastest normals, especially if Farah isn't on his back.
I mean, he's using a lot of armor just to do kind of these one-hitting moves that, you know.
I love the sound design in this game, and you know it's good when a character like Devora sounds. Like, I hate the way she sounds, but it's not because it sounds bad. It's because she's annoying. Like they nailed it. Like, the sound design in this game is phenomenal.
Oh, the team did a really great job on it.
I mean, all of your games, honestly. Injustice sounded great. MK9 sounded great. Sound is, I think, something that's always been a very strong point in the RS games.
Oh, I love the sound team. They're great dudes, and they do some good work. Bad grab. There we go.
That video when they were making this was hilarious. Awesome. And all this pressure from Ducky in the corner. A lot of cancels, a lot of safe options.
Thought he was going to go with the overhead there after that.
He's got to do something a little more conscious when he messes up a cancel or does the low swarm.
That's game.
That's going to be game.
Blind Ducky moving on.
Oh, he plays on hitbox. Fancy that. Cool stuff.
Hruza, yeah. All right, we got some.
I think throughout all the tournaments, sorry to interrupt, but I think Ducky wears that same sweatshirt at every single tournament. I'm sure it's clean. I'm just saying maybe that's his lucky tournament jacket. I mean, I wore this yesterday, this jacket. I'm not going to lie, this track jacket.
You look good in the track jacket. It's nice.
Thanks, man. You know, the reason why well, this is the only track jacket. This is the only jacket I brought because I didn't think it would be that cold. And then last night I went out and it was cold. So I made a mistake that I was wishing you would, you know, have my back and
I brought you an extra
give me a
jacket.
call.
Oh, I should have called you. Yeah.
And just be like, hey, Dustin, make sure you're bringing an extra jacket because I know you're going to forget one.
Because there's literally no way to find out the weather days in advance of an event, is there? Like there's nothing you can do. Yeah.
There's nothing. And again, I thought you would have my back, but
I really need to look into having your back more often. So we got some good stuff coming up. The 2 matches that we have coming up on stream. We got Shijinki Dink, who's going to be playing against EMP Ryu. Shijinki Dink, a pretty dominant Quan Chi player.
Yes, the Quad Father, as Chef and others call him, because he really was the original Quan Chi. I mean, he played Quan Chi in MK9 when that character wasn't necessarily the greatest.
But had some fun tricks. Just never broke out into the top tiers.
Mostly, I want to say gimmicky because that's how the character played. And Dink was, he was able to get top 8. In fact, I think he was the only person to be able to get top 8 with Quan Chi. So now in MKX, where Quan is an amazing character and he has a lot of good tools, and he's not about gimmicks. It's all about the mix-up and control. Obviously, Dink has been doing very well.
Yeah, Quan Chi is very tough to deal with.
But, I mean, he has his problems. For instance, in the Summoner variation, he has absolutely no wake-up. I mean, you can even – here's the thing. This is how bad his armored wake-up is. He only has this, his Sky Drop. You don't even – you can low poke it as an option select and then immediately do a neutral jump punch to punish it. Or you can just wait till he does it, and then you can just uppercut it before it even comes down. Like, he literally has no pressure-escaping options.
Luckily, he never gets knocked down either. So
I mean, but that's the trade-off, You got to do something. Are they both playing Quan?
This is our second true mirror.
A huge buff, though, to
Warlock. Looks like a button check,
if I'm not mistaken.
Warlock
has that new low, and it is an armored wake-up, which is huge. So if he's in the corner, he can immediately turn the tables. And here we go. And that's unsafe. Oh, no punish. That's very unsafe. Huge start for Shijinki Dink now. And he's going to use the bat for damage. A very healthy 38%. Now, there was a nerf to this variation specifically. It was a 60-frame nerf on the bat, but beautiful use of DX Trance. That goes full screen. Nice backdash. Beautiful spacing from Shijinki.
That was excellent. Shijinki Dink is another one to watch. I mean, I'm trying to look at the pool here and see if he's in the other one yet.
I think he is possibly in. Where is he? Oh, here we go. He's in this pool right here.
Just want to see who he'd be running into later. Big stuff there.
Dink is doing. I mean, Rio's not out of it at all, but Dink is just playing a little smarter. Nice use of the fireball in the air to get away from all of the other pressure. Nice. Gets with the overhead.
Nice
and here we go. Rio's coming back. He's one mix-up away, and there it is. Oh, wait a second. Timed it way too early. This is huge for Dink. This is the last place that Rio wanted to be. What a heartbreaker.
It could, and there we go.
I kind of would have been mad.
That was scary stuff right there.
Nice blocks, good patience from Rio, but you cannot sit and block all day against Quan because he will open you up eventually.
I'm getting confused. Oh, excellent block.
I don't know if I quite agree with that decision to go for that mix-up when he could have got quite a bit of damage in the corner. And now he's dropping his combos. Not a good look at all for Rio, but you know Dink is not going to drop these combos.
Oh, that was really good.
Blocked that. And a grab, very smart, unbreakable. Could have teched it, but
I'm trying to watch my language in that, like that block. I'm like, no.
Better check yourself.
It is a pretty competitive match.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is for Rio is that once he got the offense started, he really wasn't able to utilize Quan in this variation the way he's supposed to be utilized. Whereas Dink has no problem doing all the mix-ups. Oh no, wrong version of the rune. And Dink is just relentless. Punish that.
Punish.
Here we go. What can Rio do? Again, he's going for very early mix-ups.
Oh,
Puggles.
that was pretty excellent.
That was very
Puggles,
smart.
the nether bat.
There's actually an achievement for that named Puggles, isn't there?
I think is there?
I think there is.
There might be.
And finally, Rio's getting a little bit of his as soon as I say that.
We are cursing these guys left and right. Commentator's curse is happening.
It's serious. Oh, beautiful overhead. Confirms right in. The spacing on that was really good.
What
neutral jump punch.
Wow.
His neutral jump punch is so good.
Yep. Should scale, won't kill. There we go.
So Dink
Pretty dominating round
on
there.
the verge of moving on in winners.
Final round. Fight.
Oh! Just
Reed City. So good.
so fast. 33% going for the mix. That is so tricky to block.
You know, it's one of those things, too, though. I think that a month from now, will top players be blocking that a lot more often? Good chance of it.
Yeah, and what's funny, too, is I've noticed a lot of people have, like a lot of people was like, oh, I have a Quan in my pool. And I'm like, okay, have you been practicing blocking the mix-up? No, not really. And it's like, do you want to just start in losers?
Yeah, exactly. This is not over.
Like Tyrant, for instance. Oh, wait a second. Tyrant, for instance, was practicing in training mode just all the mix-ups that he could possibly do, just so he's familiar with it. Oh,
Rio.
This wait, he has
he's
breaker
he's
though.
Break.
Yeah.
Yep.
Possibly a grab would have been a good situation.
That will close it out.
So Rio is gonna move on.
No, that's just 1-1.
Move on.
Move on to the next match.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry, I should have clarified.
You know, I should have clarified.
Because it was
for
looking,
you.
it was.
Friends forever.
Finish each other's sandwiches. He was on the verge of going to losers, but he's still in it. But now Dink is running his mix-up game, and he has not been able to block that specific mix-up yet.
Can't let him get started.
Which is, it's been low overhead every time.
Oof.
Ooh, using the advantage from the Rune EX to get the low started. Here we go.
This could start things all over again.
Nice blocks. You will obey. I love the way Trance looks when he like starts pulling away. The animations in this game. Oh no! Jumps right in. Oh, why would you drop that? Don't break my heart.
Oh, he didn't get the trance out.
Let's go, Dink, though. I'm rooting for both players. Oh! Oh! This is... Oh! Both players are scrapping.
Oh, my.
Jeez!
Oh, sorry. Clapped too loud in the mic there. That was...
Too much, man. I can't do this. That was so ridiculous. Dink barely got the better of that.
So I'll tell my children someday that the hypest match I saw this morning was a Quan Chi mirror.
Right? Of all the matches you could have cast, that would have been hype.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
Dink just runs up with an overhead and immediately confirms into a trance. Now he's got him in the corner. Ryu doesn't necessarily have enough meter for breaker yet, but he just jumps in.
But he has that.
And now Ryu is forced to go in because Dink is playing very smart. He's playing very patient. Oh! And he didn't use his bat. And that's going to be it. Dink is going to move on.
That was excellent.
Good stuff to Dink. That was a crazy scramble, though.
Oh, man, that was
at
good.
the end of that.
Excellent match. I don't think we're done seeing Ryu at this tournament, are we?
No. I mean, he'll be back.
I mean, I would think he might do pretty well today.
I think it's possible.
Cool.
So coming up next is going to be Alucard versus Devil May Spy. Ooh. So just in case, you know, you weren't feeling a Mad Cat stick, which I don't know why you wouldn't.
Oh, I wasn't saying that.
There is a couple coupon codes for Adark, who's a proud sponsor of this event and many other events. It's going to be $10 off of orders 50 plus for CB 2015 and $15 off of orders for 100 plus off Combo Breaker.
Right on.
So check them out at adark.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTubes.
Yeah, I'm not done trying sticks. Eventually, I will.
I think you'll either try to play on stick, or how did I want to word this? I had a really cool something.
There it is, Cassie Cage.
You'll either play on stick or die trying, you know?
I'll probably just
it's like
die trying,
that
yeah.
Batman quote. You either live long enough to see yourself become a villain, or you die the hero.
So, you know, it's odd. It seems like Devil May Spy always ends up on stream for his first pools.
Yes.
He plays Cassie Cage.
Okay.
He has the beat sprite of the endurance variety, I believe.
Okay.
Nice.
Which, by the way, when we were doing the ESL video for Jason, did you like how that was the first skin you saw? Because I was like, she looks like a teenage.
Yep.
I thought it was cute.
I got it.
So that skin, yes, he uses that.
Devil May Spy wearing sunglasses indoors. Okay.
What? It's really, really bright in here. So which variation does he use?
That I don't know. We'd been tweeting back and forth, actually. We're going to play some matches this week.
Okay, but he's been ducking you, obviously, because, I mean, he's trying to play you.
Who doesn't?
I mean, I wouldn't want to play you. And I have played you, and I lost.
Yep. Yo, you beat me too, though. You beat me too.
Don't lie.
Another
You don't have
Kodal.
to lie to them. Oh, I was under the impression he was playing Ferritor. Because Alucard likes big body characters.
He played Ares and did he play Ares?
He played Ares, but that's because, I mean, who else was really big body? Like, I mean, I guess Bane.
Grundy, Bane, Doomsday.
Yeah. Wow, you just named 3 really fast.
Lex Luthor. Can I continue?
Oh no! And this is the Korn Classic. So, I just want to point this out real quick. If you stream monsters out there have not been to a major where Korn is present, it's almost like you're not playing one person, you're playing a team of 5.
Oh yeah, it got loud last night. Some money match denials and things went crazy.
Oh my goodness. I can't even commentate with these guys next to me. It's hilarious though. I'm not even gonna lie, when I see a Korn player in a match, I usually gravitate towards that area. All right, so Devil May Spy finally getting some offense, but a beautiful block.
Well, no, not a big punish.
Oh. Using that armor, but he doesn't get it confirmed. Now, when it actually hits someone while they're in the air, you can't really get a rising uppercut. You have to just kind of go with the forward 1 into back 2 or something for a juggle.
And he whiffs the move at the end of the finishing him.
Oh, they have badges now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do I need to get up and take care of this now?
I was just called a scrub.
Tyler, do I need to get up and take care of this?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, all right. So DMS using her strings that are plus, getting a lot of advantage, but just getting punished for it anyways. And just waking up, I don't agree with that. That's a mid, smart block.
The old ding dong.
Wow, Alucard has blocked every single mix-up so far. You guys have to be able to hear this.
They are hype. They are hype. Uh-oh.
There we go. Nice little combo from DMS. And pulls up the armor. That was so smart. Oh, no. there's a lot of moves like down forward 3, as well as like, you know, Liu Kang's back 1-2, where as long as the second hit comes out fast enough, it will blow up armor wake-ups.
Yep. You know, DMS isn't playing badly at all. He's doing well. It's just
the problem is Alucard is really blocking a lot of his mix-up, which is what, you know, Cassie's so good at.
As we say it.
Of course. I gave up on that a long time ago. But, yeah, for the most part,
Alucard running a clinic here.
Yeah, Alucard had very good defense. But now, oh no, one too many gunshots. This is going to be huge damage for Alucard. Oof, almost 40%.
I knew that was coming.
That was a smart wake-up just to get out of it.
Yeah, there it is.
Earlier, he used that wake-up, and he almost got punished for it, but that was a good use of it right there. That sword, okay, meter burn, that sword is scary as all hell because he can run right after it, and it's so plus on block. Oh, here we go. Mix up low into the overhead. 35%. And just continues the pressure. But no.
DMS is doing a lot of jumping.
Nice uppercut. Beautiful anti-air. You're right. I don't like how much he's jumping.
I can't believe we got over that.
Yeah. That's going to be game.
That's game.
You know what I love about Alucard too? He's like the most composed member of Korn.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like he sits there doing all the trash talk, and he's just like,
look at he's up there just disconnecting controllers for everyone.
What a nice guy. Oh wait, no, he's just.
Oh, just those two.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we thought he was a nice guy, but.
Oh, real nasty.
Anyways, so it looks like we're going to have...
Oh, this is a marquee matchup coming up.
GGA Phil Paps.
We're going to see another Kodal again. Well, his Kodal again.
Versus Yomi's Ruthless Mayhem Saltface.
Saltface, known really well in the Injustice community for playing a bunch of Harley, right?
Yes,
Zatanna as well.
He
Did he play
Harley.
Zatanna as well? No, just Harley.
Who?
Zatanna as well? I don't remember.
I don't know if he played Zatanna, but he was definitely a Harley player.
I know he played a lot of Harley.
Yeah.
Harley was
I saw
amazing.
his Harley at CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2013 CEO? I think it was 2013 CEO. But I saw him there, and he had a very impressive... I mean, that was really before I had seen any Harleys. So... All right, guys. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break just for all the sponsors that have been kind enough to help out with this event. And then when we come back, we'll have more MKX action. So stay tuned.
Excellent.
Superb performance and calibrated power take your gaming to the next level. The CyberPower GX1325U gaming system battery backup protects your equipment and your game from harmful power surges, interruptions, and outages. Built for performance gaming, the GX1325U is the only battery backup with pure sine wave output and specifically designed to keep sensitive electronic equipment running during a power interruption. The gaming system battery backup is ideal for protecting high-end gaming systems, computer systems, servers, and network hardware from damaging hard shutdowns, whether they use a conventional or active power factor correction power supply. This battery backup features a multifunction LCD panel to monitor power status, control system settings, and display detailed information on the UPS battery and power condition. Easily power game controllers, smartphones, and other electronic devices using 2 front panel USB charging ports. CyberPower stands behind their award-winning design and craftsmanship by providing a 3-year product warranty which includes batteries. This high-performance battery backup has a capacity of 810 watts and provides 10 outlets, 5 with battery backup, to protect all of your essential equipment and your legacy of victory. Keep your focus sharp and your mind at ease when you compete with the GX1325U gaming system battery backup, only from CyberPower.
plagued mankind since the dawn of time, threatening the fate of the entire human race. The people cry out for a savior, their sickness consuming them from inside. And now, for the first time ever, we have found the cure. Video games. A frantic game of precision shooting and maneuverability. Experience the thrill of video ball. In the remnants of World War III, there is only one law. Its name is Gunsport. Deep in the far reaches of space, bounty hunters battle to control the galaxies. They are the Capsule Force. You are witnessing the future of conflict. You are witnessing the future of mankind. Welcome to the Iron Galaxy.
Welcome back to Combo Breaker Day 2.
Yes, sir.
Mortal Kombat pools, the 10 a.m. pools. And I am Tyler Lansdowne here with Mr. Dustin Kane. Hitbox Godspeed.
No, you call me whatever you want, man. I'm just a guy with a face.
I'd also like to quickly just thank Spooky for
Of
everything
course.
he does for the community and
Spooky
this awesome stream. So
is the man, the myth, the legend. I met Spooky for the first time at UFGT, I think 3 years ago, and he was just super nice. He's a super humble guy. You are listening, Spooky, and I know you can hear me. And I want you to know that we love you. So thank you so much for all your hard
it's
work.
funny to me
sir.
because I watch so much. Like I almost feel like I'm in the presence of greatness because I'm like I get to be on a Spooky stream. That's cool because I watch them like you know, like a couple times a week. Like I watch every game they put on. My girlfriend loves it. Just kidding, she doesn't. Why don't you just play games instead of watching them?
Shout-outs to Tyler's girlfriend.
Oh, don't worry. She wouldn't hear those shout-outs. She is not watching this morning.
You never know, man.
She's watched some Combat casts, and she thinks that's cool. We got a good battle up here.
KDZ versus the cool kid. He's not just a cool kid. He's the cool kid.
KDZ, pretty nice resume behind him. He's an Evo champion. In
does he
Injustice.
really?
I guess just saying Evo champion is pretty much a pretty
So
good
he won
resume.
Evo as well as I think one other major before Evo.
Oh,
Wow.
Spooky dropping some knowledge with Soul Calibur 2, he thinks. Evo championship as well.
So, yes, to say the least, KDZ has a resume that's quite impressive. Let's see. I actually played KDZ last night.
Yep.
He plays Jax and he plays Cassie.
How'd you do?
Versus Jax, I did very well. Versus Cassie, because I actually haven't really played. We don't really have a Cassie in SoCal.
Right.
So Cassie was a little bit of an uphill battle, but I was able to take a few games.
Good.
But it was nice because I got to learn the matchup, and he was showing me a lot of the stuff that's unsafe with her.
And that's great too. Like just if you come out to these events, guys, even if you're not a top player, all these guys will play with you. They'll play against you.
We just want to play.
I'll definitely play you.
Yeah.
Everyone they want everyone to get better because that helps the scene grow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better.
You're already better.
Getting all right.
You've actually gotten pretty good. All right, so here we go. Starting off with that ridiculous neutral jump punch. But KDZ does play the pumped up variation. He does not play heavy weapons like Tyrant.
I'm a fan of this variation. I love the ground pound, full screen ground pound.
Oh, here we go. Going to convert into a decent combo, but breaks. I agree with that decision. I actually agree with that breaker. I don't agree with not blocking that 4-2, though.
Overhead, throw. Mixing it up well.
Very nice. KDZ looking quite strong.
Round 2, fight.
Back to her back three, make a decision.
Oh, no. Goes for the jump. No longer has Farah on his back. This is a bad situation for the cool kid.
I love Jax's flow.
Yeah. And here we go. Oh, what? Interesting.
No, that works. I've seen it a lot. It's just, he missed the ender.
I'm surprised he didn't just do standing 4 into the Farah toss because that does 30% for 2 hits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ferritor will take chunks.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Very smart. However, If he would have just done standing 3 instead, because he does that jab, it actually scales the damage a little bit.
Which
it's about
would've-
1 or 2%, which would have won him that round.
Although that was, I got to say, I thought Cool Kid was going to get walked through on that one, but he
Yeah, no,
really
it,
turned
it,
it around.
it was looking like
Really
it, but we were
impressive
wrong.
stuff there.
Good grab. This is where Farrah wants him. That neutral jump punch is so good.
Speaking of good, so is that string.
Yeah, but you can't interrupt it because that is a high. That projectile is a high. He's got to be blocking low for that. Nice pressure, but finally gets him in the corner. He has X. I was just about to say he has X-ray. He's got to watch out for it.
Power bomb into wheelbarrow suplex. We don't get to see
So
the
this
last
is
part.
something that I noticed KDZ tends to do in pretty much every game he plays. Is he'll save all his meter so he can do it at the end.
Yeah.
Every time. Nice jab to interrupt that string.
Kind of cutting off a lot of his combos,
Yeah.
not finishing him off though.
And
There we go.
Farrah does go through everything in this. And I'm not even exaggerating, everything. Sub-Zero's EX Ice Ball, like she doesn't care.
This is a,
Oh.
you know, Farrah can get in there and maul. It happens.
Yeah. Ferritor is a very, I definitely wouldn't say Ferritor's top 5, but I think he's a very underexplored character.
There are a lot of characters like Ferritor that I think people, I don't like using it, like maybe sleeping on maybe a little
Yeah.
bit, but Ferritor, like, and I mean, I got to say for myself too, Kano I think is a character that is
Yes, Kano's also very
is
good.
really good, and you know, Coach Steve has shown that. I mean,
And
there's,
again, these are characters that we'll see later on in the tournament scene that really start to come into their own, because everyone right now is just so obsessed with playing the best character. Who's the best? They just want to win. So we'll start seeing that not much later, but a little later, possibly even like after Evo, right
I'm
after
excited to see
Evo.
where the life of this game takes us.
Yeah.
Got a good battle going here though.
Yeah, Cool Kid's really holding his own, using Farrah to really zone and do well.
That overhead.
And that's a good break because he would have been dead if he didn't break that. Cool Kid is trying to close out his own set here. Oh! He's got to be careful. Oh, so smart. So smart from KDZ to use the ground pound from the air.
Okay, Farrah, get off the ground now. You're good. Okay.
She listened to
I
you.
got worried.
Nice utilization of the jab there. He didn't have fair. He needed to buy himself some time. Oh! I don't
The
know.
second hit on that.
I don't know if that was worth the meter, but he did get out of the corner. I mean, the second bar meter he spent, not the first. That was good. Oh, hard knockdown. Smart stuff. Doesn't get anything.
Yeah, but he throws Farrah to, he's going to get an extra 13%, right?
Yeah.
This is the grinder that Jackson put you in.
Going for another ground pound. Here we go. He's got to make some pressure happen here. Oh, just out of range. He was blocking high too.
Yep. That was pretty impressive work from the Cool Kid, though. I really like what he was doing with Ferritor.
At first, I'll be honest, you and I were just like, who is this guy?
You know, it's funny. It happens a lot, and I love being just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, that was
sorry.
really cool, that
We're jerks.
combo.
You're good. That was fun. I remember at Evo last year, I was supposed to commentate, and there's some schedule stuff happened.
Yeah.
It was you. No, it was me and Rip, and we were doing the first match, and that's all I got to do, and it was like DJT versus someone who was very new to the game, and like that's the only thing I ever did. I'm like,
no.
and it becomes very difficult to commentate a match that, like, you know, the player just doesn't have that level yet, and like, you know, I'm sorry, DJT,
which happens. No, and
no one
DJT,
has that level. So I mean, it's very difficult. That was really awesome.
Yeah, but it was a nice, pleasant surprise when he pulled off that combo, and then he switched him back with the meter burn
That was
grab. I was
great.
like,
That was
okay,
great.
all right.
No, this guy's got some cool setups.
Sorry, guys.
So now we spoke of it earlier.
Yes.
GGA Philpops versus Yomi RM Saltface.
For real this time, guys.
For real. Very
For
excited about
realsies.
it. This has been so far we've actually been very lucky with some of the matches we've got to see. Quan Chi Mirror.
Which was
Sonya
exciting,
Mirror, which was
oddly
exciting.
enough, right?
I've always been that person who I won't, if somebody plays Kano, I won't play Kano against because I've never liked mirror matches.
Yeah, I hate mirror matches.
And I think it's because of my pride is I don't want to get beat by another Kano.
See, okay, so I have this theory. where I don't think that a mirror match proves who's better with that character. What I feel, like if you really want to find out who's better with a specific character, you should line up 3 of the best players that you know and have that person that plays your character play those 3 players, and then you should play the exact same 3 players and see who does better in those matchups and who really understands their character better. Because when you play a mirror, like both players know what their character can do. They just might get hit by it because they're not used to fighting that character. So that doesn't mean that. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense.
So like that's how I would figure out who has the best character or who's the best with that character, or even just the tournament results.
Yeah, I'm terrible about playing against Kano. Like I just don't.
I just hate mirror matches personally. Like here's a tip: if you ever want to beat me in tournament, just pick the character I'm playing. Like I cannot do mirror matches. I'm sorry. It's a weakness I have, and it's my fault. But
now I want to see if Saltface is he's going to play. Hello, we can play Molina. Yep, he's got the Molina Beat Sprite on. Ooh. He kind of confused me playing with Jackson.
He plays. I was talking to him yesterday. I think he plays like all the females in this game.
I love high-level Molina. We
I
haven't
haven't
seen a bunch
really
of it yet.
seen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope I see it here. I want to see what she can do. And he's playing the Ravenous variation.
Uses a lot of grabs and such.
So with her, I've seen I don't like that. With her, I've seen a lot of people use Piercing and Ravenous. Not too much of her third variation, though.
Ethereal.
The Ethereal, yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, that was an unfortunate waste of meter. Philpops is just going in. Oh, nice use of armor. I like that. Very smart stuff. A lot of his sword attacks come out very slow after the string, aside from his low. That's a full combo punish.
That's going to end it.
Oh.
I love that string there.
I just want to say that, in my opinion, Molina is probably the best modeled and animated character in this game.
Yeah. She has a really nice, just smooth flow to
yeah,
it. Everything really works well together.
Moves so damn well. And I've never like been. I don't even play Molina. Visually she's amazing.
Well, I get to play against her a lot, so
yeah, I'm sure that's fun for you. I mean, at least you get to watch the beauty, right?
Yeah.
Beauty in motion. Nice mix up here. Saltface has Philpops in the corner. He's got to make. Oh my goodness.
That's gonna do it.
That was smart. I mean. So true to his name, Saltface gets ridiculously salty. Like I have seen him mad, like just straight mad. So I'm wondering if he loses here, if he'll get that mad. It's possible, very possible. Here we go, another combo.
Using that EX ball that goes through most things.
Yes, and it starts as an overhead. Smart play from him right now. Very smart. He doesn't need to overextend. I don't even like him being in that range.
Oh, you get that. That is
Kotal range.
That is the range for footsies.
And again, that is plus. Kotal has a lot of tricks in his bag. And he's going to burn the meter. Smart. Burn the meter for the win.
Sonic Fox coaching Saltface.
Yeah, there's and that's simply because he likes the character, but there's like 7 coaches. And Saltface won, so why are people
Hey, back 3 conversion. Yeah. I'm good. I just won the match.
Yeah, right? Starting off very strong again for Saltface. Nice blocks. Nice punish.
Philpops is really comfortable with his ranges, and he needs to get back to that.
Yeah, and Philpops is doing a very good job the first round. Again. Busting through with armor. At this point, I would think for him to just use true block string so he can bait that out.
Oof, this is going to hurt. Oh.
No, doesn't finish the combo, unfortunately. Still gets a little... Oh!
And it's up.
I can't, at this point, for Saltface, that wasn't necessarily the worst roll. I mean...
Hits and hits.
If you notice, Philpops stopped doing the sword. He does not want to get punished with armor anymore. Oh, nice. Instead of going low for the end of that string, he uses the EX roll, which is an overhead.
Well, notice that for every knockdown, too, Saltface is running directly up on him, too. So he's not letting him have that 8 feet of distance that Cuddles, really does well in.
Exactly. And that's really smart. That's something that I notice a lot of players aren't really doing. They're not extending their pressure and making sure that they stay in their face, because that's how this game right now is meant to be played. From the meta that we're seeing, it's just pressure, pressure, pressure. Like this. This is perfect.
Watch out for the EX ball.
Oh, you called it.
There it is.
You've been hit by so many of those, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
it's
have.
ingrained
That's
into your
true.
mind.
I know when they're coming.
Oh, nice block, and that's a full combo punish.
Run up.
But I don't know about that. Questionable choice there for Saltface. And again, I think he's 6 for 6 on those EX balls.
Yeah, it's been pretty.
Or excuse me, rolls. I was thinking about Kano. Why was I thinking about?
I called them ball too. It's fine.
Had to break. This is gonna be very close.
Oh, this is gonna sting.
Nice little bit of damage here. 30%.
Watch the. Yeah.
He still has it. He still has it. Oh!
Oh, that's gonna do it.
Beautiful
Wow.
stuff, Phil Pops.
That just, it's just so much fun seeing that kind of patience.
Yeah.
Like, just, because Melina is so fast. I mean, she'll do anything right there. Pushing buttons and you're done. And now he's Phil Pops doing the sunglass flip.
And that was a really good presence of mind from Phil Pops, because he noticed that Saltface was just teeter-tottering. He's going back and forth, so he wasn't blocking. He immediately ran in and did a forward one, and he caught him.
Just, testing the waters there.
Yeah.
And then taking care. I mean, you get touched again, it's going to be 30% and 40 with meter. So enjoy.
He took the risk, and it paid off. Yep. It's now 1-1. I believe winner of this may move out of their pool in winners.
I don't know. Not quite.
Okay, so not quite, but they are towards the end of their bracket.
Switching over to Cassie in the endurance outfit.
Do you like saying that?
I don't know why. I just like that it's called endurance.
I don't know why. This is looking like a much better matchup for Saltface, doing a lot better, getting the pressure in, stuffing a lot of Kotal's offense, and mixing him up. That was a stark difference from what we
Phil
saw
Pops
with
has to kind of has to go to. He's played Cassie Cage.
Yes.
I mean he plays against Jeremiah, so he has matchup experience in this situation. But Cassie Cage, she gets one hit and that match can look like you don't know how to play the character you're playing.
That is true. And he's throwing her towards the corner, very smart.
Oh, I like the idea.
I do
okay
too, but no
it.
punish.
Yeah.
That string is very plus on block.
Good block.
Phil Pops chooses to get hit by this third hit. And just runs up for pressure. I still like it. I still like the decision he made.
Zone.
Ooh,
There it is.
That sword is so good.
It's good.
So good.
This room has become pretty animated here.
As I spy on Steve.
16-bit back there yelling.
Yeah, he's very reserved because he really cares about his GGA guys. Nice blocks.
Gotta respect. I mean,
and stuff. Oh no.
Going
Still
low.
has him in the corner, but nice use of the down 4. I really love Phil Pop's footsies in this match. But this is, oh no, EX Ding Dong. That's a lot of frame advantage.
Yeah, make a decision and.
Oh no. Phil Pops.
I gotta say, Phil Pops played a really good match.
Yeah,
there.
he did.
I mean, there was a lot more patience than I've seen from him in a long time. Just really quality.
Well, we haven't seen the end of Phil Pops.
No, we have not.
Excuse me, I did not mean the on. All right, so again, we haven't seen the end of him. He is in losers. And just in case you wanted to follow Phil Pops and how he's been doing in the last 3 to 4 years, check out One Frame Link because Nick has compiled everything from the time that you started in the scene, if you were on stream or whatever, to now. Check out One Frame Link. They do a lot of stats, a lot of data, and it's just really interesting to see. I mean, when I was commentating at EVO last year, he was just like, hey, what stats do you need? And he had a little display on the screen for me, and it had, like, for instance, Sonic Fox, it had every tournament that he had, like, play stat, like, what his win ratio was, like, who he played. Like, it was incredible. So thank you so much to Nick and One Frame Link for what you guys do. Really appreciate it.
Saltface staying at the system.
Yes, now he's going to be playing Dink, which I believe at this point should be towards the end of the bracket.
We're over here.
I believe you have that bracket, my good sir. All right, Saltface, Devil Chip. Yes, so I believe this should be.
Yep.
Yes, so Spooky also believes that this is going to be, they're going to find out right now, but this is going to be Dink versus Saltface. The question I have is this going to be Dink versus Saltface, or is this going to be Dink just doing training mode? That's the question you have to ask when you see a Quan.
Set play is sick. You played Batgirl
Set.
half year, you know.
All right, so this is to get out of pools and winners.
Winners
Ladies
finals
and gentlemen
of the pool,
of the pool.
not of the tournament.
This is a button check if I'm not mistaken. Yes. I don't think Dink would get hit in the face with a gunshot that easy. He's just standing there.
Yeah, that's true. I would.
Oh, well, I mean, you do it because you're the best.
I like giving my opponents a bit of an advantage to start.
It's like, you know what, you can have that.
Yep. We are.
Water is good, man, by the way. Shout-outs to Water, huge sponsor of Life. You know what I'm saying?
That was awesome.
So, all right, both players are good. We're going to jump right into this.
The handshake has begun.
And remember, guys, we have, of course, more pool action for you. You know what I'm really excited for is actually the MKX auction later tonight that you and I will be casting.
We will be here doing that. I'm excited about it. Will I put money in on Kano? Maybe.
I might put money on more of my characters. You never know. All right, back to the match. Saltface is playing really solid footsies right now. He's staying in his face, putting in pressure is what he needs to do. But now Puggles is out. This is going to be, this is going to be a nightmare for him to block. Now again, remember they added 60 frames of recovery to that bat. Oh, nice backdash to get out of pressure.
So everyone in the crowd is a coach today.
Yes,
turns out.
apparently. I mean, that's, I guess, how it works these days.
Ooh, the stomp actually hit somebody.
Right?
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
And what's the mix-up? Immediately breaks. Okay, so that's one of the few situations where we saw an early breaker that I agree with because he does not want to get caught in this situation.
Oh, no.
Oh, catches the backdash.
And now you're in a bad place.
You're in a bad part of town now. Oh, uses the armor, though. So smart.
Into full punish.
Yeah. I mean, it was smart, but unfortunately,
smart,
he didn't get anything out of it. In fact, he got punished for it. Nice backdash. I'm stealing that. I didn't know you could do that.
Ooh, that was. Cassie Cage, not impressed. She
Never
says.
impressed. How rude. The blender. This is smart decision. Pushes him in the corner.
It's looking like the last match on the other side now.
And again, that's how this matchup works. We saw that when Saltface got in with Cassie, I mean, it was completely in her favor.
Yep.
But once Dink was able to get it full screen, he was able to dictate the entire match.
And now she is
Dead.
Close.
But that wasn't too bad. He took a round. He was getting close. Unfortunately, Dink was able to run his offense, and that stopped him, but he's not out of this.
No. And Saltface taking a little bit of time here like they like to.
This is smart. I love when players do this. Don't just run back into the match. Take a minute, think about what mistakes you made, or even what the tendencies of your opponent might have been.
Right.
Oh, nice jump in. A very early break from Dink. And I don't like that because now he's stuck in the corner. He doesn't have any meter. He has nothing to get out of this. And he's got to hold all of these mix-ups. Fortunately got out though, but there was no anti-air from Saltface. I mean, she has a very good uppercut.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Now both players without any meter whatsoever. And he gets caught by the random.
Ooh.
Nice. Dink got caught by the random butt end of that string, but Saltface able to make it work. Nice jump in. Oof, drops the combo. Really nice pressure. This is exactly what Saltface wants. He doesn't want to give Quan any room to breathe whatsoever.
A lot of support from his Yomi friends here today.
Quan Chi is extremely plus, by the way, on the EX rune. You have to respect his option afterwards. Oh, here we go. This could be it, and that's going to be it. Saltface is going to stay alive, and he's going to go to the final match.
Wow. Sonic Fox is giving some tips again to the winner of the match.
Oh. Interesting uses. I haven't really seen Cassie use too much of the EX guns in the air. Nice. Got him right in the corner. This is exactly where he wants him.
He's blocked pretty much every one of those.
Saltface definitely looking better in the last two matches.
He's not giving it a chance to set up.
No, and
you don't do that, you're going to win.
That's exactly what you have to do. You cannot let Quan get anything started because if you do, you've lost. Running him into the corner, very smart. Nice backdash, beautiful. Beautiful neutral jump punch.
Missed the combo a little bit, still got some good damage out of it though.
NBA champ, MIT. Nice.
I'm having a wonderful time here.
Best. Yo, NBA champ, shout out to MIT.
If you have a tournament in your area, even if you don't play, you need to come to these things.
Yeah. So here we go, finally. Oh, what was that? Still got a trance off, but nice block.
You got about 7 minutes after that thing gets blocked to punish.
Is it worse than Raiden's back two?
I don't know.
I think it might be. It's pretty atrocious. Oh, if he was able to confirm that. This is very close. Oh, no. This could do
some good damage here.
This could turn everything around. No, he's going to go straight for the combo. And just like that, he evens it up. Oh, she went for the aerial gunshots with the meter. Wow,
oof, man.
Smart read from Shujinki.
We are super lucky that we've gotten these. It's like a match point, so.
Indeed we are, sir.
Get in, and you got it.
I don't like that he jumps back, though. I mean, yes, Quan can't really compete with her buttons up close, but to push yourself towards the corner, I mean, this is not where he wants to be either. This is actually worse for him.
3 in a row.
A lot of overheads. Use of the meter is not looking good. Oh, he gets right over that, but he uses the wrong runes.
Still is able to convert, which is nice.
This is very close. Both players are fighting for their winner's bracket life. And is it going to be? It is!
Oh, Saltface takes it. And Saltface drops the fatality.
So he's actually going to go to losers. Dink is going to move on to winners. What did he say?
I don't know. He did drop the fatality,
I think he said
though.
something about your hair, which I thought was rude.
Oh, man, I'm wearing a hat, too.
I know.
I thought that if you dropped the fatality, you were immediately sent to losers. Is that not the rule for this tournament?
I guess they changed it.
Oh, man, they should have asked me.
They should have asked.
We have we are getting some
another
good ones
great
here.
match.
Nicholas and Blind Ducky. Gotcha. Yep.
So this is to qualify Ducky versus Nicolas to get out of the bracket in winners. And in case you guys were looking behind myself and Tyler, you would have seen the Gaming Generations booth that is set up here. Check out gaminggenerations.com. If you spend $20 or more, you get free shipping on all products.
They have a lot of really cool stuff over there.
What's a product? Products, excuse me.
Products, yes.
Products.
They have a lot of really great stuff
Yes.
over there. Like, if you're just a gamer, like a lot of us are,
Yeah.
there's stuff from all games.
There's stuff from all games. They have, again, cool merchandise. So check them out, guys, please. They're a huge supporter of not only this event, but as well as other events from around the nation. So thank you so much to GG.
This match here is,
Speaking of GG, this should be a good game.
we got a couple coming up there pretty awesome.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Not going to spoil the fun yet, but we got some stuff coming. I've played Ermac a ton. I don't know if I've really ever seen really high-level Devora versus Ermac. This is going to be interesting.
This, I can tell you from experience that it's not terrible for Ermac by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, because he has good buttons. He can poke. He can also teleport when she does her low swarm. So he can punish a lot of the things she does. However, her advancing normals are better than his, and her pressure strings are much better than his. And she's much more safe than he is.
The thing one of the other things that's kind of in Nicolas's corner also is that he has a chance to play against PPJ on a regular basis.
So, I mean, he has the practice. I'm not sure if Ducky has Ermac practice, but, I mean, Ermac is definitely not a difficult player to play as far as execution goes, so it's likely that he has an Ermac that he plays against.
Here we go.
Nice, beautiful. I love that use of down one as an anti-air. It's so good. Nice grab. And immediately starting the pressure off on Ducky. That gas blast is very plus.
Doing the up gas blast.
Nice bait. Wow, this is a flawless round
Yeah, close.
from
There was
Nicolas.
a little
I
chip.
mean, not like,
Oh, right.
not
I
like
see
he
what you're
got a
saying.
flawless, but yes. But you're
There
right.
I am questioning you again.
No, you're good. That was
Now
such good play.
cancels.
All right, so here we go. Now he's in blind Ducky land, which is nothing but cancels.
This is the worst place to be.
Yeah, this sucks.
Devora.
Beautiful blocks, though. Oh, he could have ducked that and down one that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't.
Oh, and we're back in.
Oh, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get in front of that.
Kind of inadvertently
Oh,
put
no.
himself in the corner, which is not helpful.
And just like that, blind Ducky takes back. But at no point did Nicolas look lost in that.
Nope.
What cost him was just a bad mistake on when to jump, but I mean, he was dealing with the pressure really well. And a lot of those run cancels are plus, so good presence of mind. Devora put herself in the corner now. Nice blocks on the overhead. Beautiful blocks,
Oh, wow.
unfortunately. Whoa.
Barely misses.
So he was trying to bait a string. Unfortunately, Ducky went for a grab. Ooh, that was a very risky teleport.
Too bad he already used his soul ball.
Yeah.
Couldn't have any capture there.
Oh! It's not looking too hot. Yeah,
I like the idea.
I like it too, but if the EX Soul Blast had any indication that Ducky went for a grab, is that he was stopping his pressure early on purpose. I don't know if I would have went for that. Now, had he continued the pressure and just kept going and going, then sure. But Ducky didn't really show that he was going to continue too much pressure after that. Really smart stuff, though, from both players. Definitely, Nicolas looked great. The first set was almost a flawless. He was playing perfect. I mean, he read everything Ducky wanted to do, and he was able to punish. So
Ducky can just put, the Devora character can push you to the corner so quickly.
Yes.
There's not a lot of mid-screen battles going on.
no, this is. I mean, Ermac is more of a mid-screen character simply
Yeah.
because most of his combos stay mid-screen, but he does a persistent 40% throughout, anyways. Those cancels are so difficult to do as well, and Ducky has them on point. Finally gets caught by that overhead. Ducky looking so impressive. Devora is such a good character. I really don't understand why more people aren't playing
I
him.
know. Ducky is I mean, Devora's just so strong.
And that is neutral on block, so Ducky's got to respect that, and he did. Ermac is a very fast down one. Oh, nice. I love the way that he's using that forward 4-3 to get in front of that swarm. Here we go. Nice combo for himself. Oh, misses the soul ball. Tyler,
I have that
why?
trouble too sometimes.
Tyler,
in the corner,
why?
I do. I drop that a lot on that combo.
Full disclosure, but not full disclosure.
Yeah.
I dropped that in the corner too. It's,
Yeah.
it's obnoxious.
You gotta wait.
Nice
Get it.
jump.
Oh,
but
missed.
right into the anti-air.
Full punish.
Something that I haven't really seen him use though is, oh, that's gonna be it.
Yep.
When he would jump over, he can actually stuff most characters in this game because his jump 2 has a ridiculously wide sweeping crossover.
Yep.
And we've saw Nicholas use pretty much nothing but jump 1s, which is actually his worst jumping attack. But overall, great stuff to him. Ducky's going to go ahead and move on. He's going to be chilling in winners now. Nicholas is going to have to fight to get his way out in losers.
Here's a fun one.
There's a slobber knocker if I ever saw one.
KDZ
Versus DJ Tizzle.
Yep. Yomi DJT, EMP, KDZ.
So, oh, that's right. These two players played at EVO. Guys.
Listen, people.
Listen here, okay? 8ARC, kind of a big deal. Kind of have some coupons going on. $10 off orders over 50 for CB 2015, and $15 off of $15 off for orders over 100 with Combo Breaker. Check them out. 8ARC.com as well as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. It's all under 8ARC. Check them out. Great sticks, great accessories. Thank you so much for making this event as awesome as. Dude, I got to give it out to huge shout out to the Hadou, Rick. That guy killed it with his first major. I mean, he's had a lot of help from obviously Jabali and Keats, you know, the people that have really made a name for themselves running good tournaments. But like for his first event, man, like this stage, for instance.
Yeah. Well, you know, surround yourself with people who are, you know,
Who are successful,
super talented and successful, and you'll be just fine. Winners right here, by the way, everyone.
BT Dubs. Speaking of BT Dubs, I could go for some B Dubs.
I'm a little hungry as well.
Again, I really appreciate you taking me out for lunch. I mean, it's,
Oh.
you don't have to.
I actually have to prep for the Mr. Game tournament. I have to get mentally prepared for it. So, which involves me not hanging out with you, going somewhere else.
Oh.
You know, I got to sit in a corner and really just kind of meditate on what games might show up. You know how it is. You've played in tournaments before, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I've played in tournaments.
I mean, you know how it is.
Sure, yeah. Whatever, man.
Damn. We made it this far, though. We made it an hour and 42 minutes before we turned on each other.
Right?
You know,
I mean,
that's
it was
pretty
pretty good. It was a pretty solid run, you know, but eventually it was going to happen.
Yeah, well, I'm okay. And then tonight.
What happens tonight?
What's
Why don't you-
B-Dubs?
why don't you-
B-Dubs is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes, just in case. Oh.
Oh, nice use of armor. Bam, bam,
Nice
bam.
read.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
I like that. I mean, I like the idea, but that's
Yeah.
very dangerous. Ooh, and right now, KDZ is doing a really good job of neutralizing DJT's
Sure is.
defense.
Jump back ground pound is so good.
Wow, I haven't really seen DJT get dealt with like this
No.
before. I mean, this is only one round, but still, it's usually DJT starting off on a strong foot.
And this is that wonderful.
Oh, nice anti-air. Nice setup here. Oh, a lot of damage. It's going to be a nice little chunk of damage as well as another reset. Or excuse me, another mix-up opportunity.
Give himself some space, which is good. That corner is so deadly with Sub-Zero.
Yes. And again, this is a very corner-based game, but Sub-Zero specifically just is a nightmare to fight in the corner.
Nice jump.
A nice slide. Good decision from DJT. Oh, that doesn't actually confirm, but that will.
I'm such a dork. I love all the different poses people get put into when they're frozen. It's always so fun to see the weird
some
stuff.
of them are pretty hilarious.
You know what I mean? Top level commentary here by Tyler Lansdowne.
Of course. That's why you're here.
I like frozen people.
Well, when you say it like that, yeah, you sound pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Using all the advantage from breaking the clone.
That was a... KDZ looked really great early.
Yeah, that first round was all KDZ. And then, of course, the machine that is DJT.
The fresh Yomi hat.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice hat. I'm still really salty at Slayer, man. I'm really happy for that kid. I really am.
Has he moved there permanently?
He's right. He's living there right now, but he didn't tell us he was leaving.
I heard
He's just
that.
like left.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right, I'm gone.
You know, sometimes we got to make those decisions in our lives.
Yeah, but we got to let the ones that are closest to us know.
You told me. I'm
All
just
right,
kidding. You
Tyler.
didn't tell me. We don't talk all that often.
Please, why don't you just pour salt in the wound? It's fine.
Character switch from KDZ over to Cassandra Cage.
Such a beautiful stand one anti-air on that cross-up jump.
Into the corner.
Oh, stuffs the wake up. Nice.
We are moving.
A lot of damage into
What's the choice?
standing reset. Time to guess. He went for a mid. And here we go. This is Sub-Zero land.
It actually is. Look at all the snow on the ground. I mean, we've actually literally Sub-Zero.
Oh, Tyler. And a nice, so it looks like Cassie Cage is working out, I mean, kind of better, but I mean, he won a round with Jax too. I think DJT was actually baiting that wake up and he still got hit by it.
Oh, I've done that.
It sucks because you're like, I obviously knew it was coming and still got hit.
And back.
Oh, no clone. And now he's giving up corner
And a full
control.
baller beater for Cassie Cage.
This is a dangerous situation for DJT. Still a very dangerous situation for DJT.
This match is so fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Good backdash.
That clone has so much advantage when it's thrown. Nice.
Armor
Use of
through it.
armor through the strings. A lot of people I noticed are starting to do that more and more as well.
It is you gotta do homework.
Oh, huge opportunity for KDZ here, but he drops his combo and he just jumps and gets anti-air. This is gonna be it for this round.
Wow.
KDZ is doing very well though. He really is.
But I mean, DJT can convert off of anything. And he did.
And the fact that KDZ has dropped a few combos is really hurting him, and DJT has dropped nothing.
You can kind of see a bit of the frustration coming out now.
Yeah, of course.
Moving a little much, kind of getting hit by those clones.
Nice. Gets the combo, converts, uses EX, and still gets blocked on the mix-up. That's got to be heartbreaking. Oh, immediately goes in.
He's going to go high this time.
Lands the hit. No, just goes for a grab. I like that. Okay, what's the mix-up? Gets the neutral jump punch, but he doesn't convert. That was huge. That was absolutely huge, but that was also so smart. KDZ stays alive with Cassie.
An errant uppercut.
Nice. Gets caught with the overhead now. He's once again in Sub-Zero land. Doesn't get the clone. Finally gets it. There we go. And that setup is so cheap.
I like
That
that
is so cheap, Tyler.
I know, it makes me laugh though.
Fix it. Oh my goodness.
It also gives a weird frozen pose.
No. Wow. Dominant round from DJT. I love the way he comes back, too. He just comes in and just punches the clone. He's like, Joe, let's go. I'm going to kill myself. I don't need you for this. Oh. Catches the backdash with that jump one, but doesn't convert. Gets a grab, though.
A lot in that situation. He's getting caught by it now.
Nice little combo to keep DJT in the corner. This is a good situation for KDZ. Gets the combo. And a nice little confirm. But lets him out. I don't agree. I hate when I see people just let him out of the corner. You can't do that. And this is why, because now he's stuck in the corner. He has meter to break. I'm glad he's not breaking quite yet. Nice block on that overhead.
Playing super patient.
Yeah. Oh no, he's got to break this. Yep. And that's why he saved his breaker. That was smart. But now he jumps right into the clone, and this could potentially. Oh. Wow.
So we're bringing you another match that is last round to win.
Another layer of madness to this.
Oh man.
Here we go, DJT. And this entire corner, or excuse me, this entire fight has been fought in this right corner. Rarely ever leaving it. Oh, that is punishable, but it was very smart to use the armored version right afterwards. And this looks like it could be game, and it is!
That was excellent.
What a match between the two individuals known as DJT and KDZ. Now up next, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be having Justinius Wong versus none other than Korn's Alucard.
Yep.
Now again, just in case, you know, you're not looking for a clear ball top, you can always go over to Mad Catz and check out their stick. Now this is the limited edition reprint of the San Diego Comic-Con stick, if I'm not mistaken. They do have PS4 and Xbox One sticks available. They've always had great PS3 and 360 sticks available, so check them out, guys. Mad Catz and Markman do so dang much for the FGC. It's not just this event. I mean, Mad Catz, I think, has sponsored like the last 30 events for the last couple of years, like consistently. So thank you so much to them for all the support.
I love that blue one.
Yeah, the blue one's cool. And the red, I have a KI Mad Catz stick. Yeah. I don't use it, but I love that stick to death. I love the way it looks.
I love stick with Abel on it. Maybe I'll start playing stick.
Ooh, maybe that'll be it. But again, thank you so much to Mad Catz. Keep doing what you do. Do you, boo boo?
They're good folks over there.
They're all right, you know.
Yeah. Justin Wong, Korn Alucard. It's about ready to get loud in here.
Justinius Wongington III.
That's his full, yeah.
Yeah, that is his full name. That's what Jay Wong is short for, just in case you guys don't know Justin the way I do. So here we go.
So this is going to be the
and
last.
And here comes the Korn boys. Immediately. We should call it cornography.
This will be our last match on stream?
This is. Unfortunately, we will be back, so I know you guys are dreading that. But
10 o'clock tonight, right?
It's going to happen. It's
12 hours
10 or 10:30,
yeah.
So here we go. Final match of the day for this stream in MKX. However, the winner is going to be moving on to winners. So you will see this winner later. My goodness, English is hard. Justin. Oh, my goodness. Now, this is an interesting matchup because on paper, this is horrible for Kotal. But his buttons are really fast, and he has good advancing normals that can deal with a lot of Raiden's pressure.
Now, Justin played and barely beat Peanut at Texas Showdown, so this is a match he knows and has had trouble with.
Yes. Oh! Beautiful punish from Alucard. Nice patience as well. Nice use. Again, beautiful Him, Phil Pops, and Peanut, I believe, used down for the footsie
So
tool
good.
so well. Oh, so smart. Alucard, and he's being patient. Beautiful bait. My goodness. Whiffing empty buttons just to get him the Superman.
Oh, man. Maybe you can see it in the camera. Justin is having a ball laughing at them.
Justin loves this too because he's so used to this.
I love his demeanor about stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm good, guys.
I mean, you gotta have thick skin if you're a player like Justin. I mean, he's been on the biggest stages in the world, so.
Oh, and obviously we will not count him out at all.
No, I never bet against Justin. I've learned that.
In fact, I believe he's known for that. So
I actually always bet on Justin, including at EVO, what was it, 2013. That was a good year for me. But Corn Alucard is just going in, unrelenting pressure.
nice convert there.
Ooh,
Good
that's
block.
plus. Wow, I have not seen Justin really get handled like this, even in this game. And it's very hard for us to try to tell you guys what's going on because the crowd is right next to us.
Which I love.
No, I love this setup. I'm just saying.
But yeah, they are. It's like I said before. You got to come to one of these. It's amazing.
Yeah, but just
Ooh, good break. Take it. You don't like it?
No, I do. It's just, yeah, it's fine. We'll go
Okay.
with it. I like it.
We'll go with you like it.
Oh, that's. Oh no.
It's the
Justin-
third time he's missed that.
Justin has been really messing up with those shockers. Instead of doing the shock explosion, which gives him the anti-air abilities, he's really losing with that, and that's going to be game. All right, guys.
That's great.
Thank you so much for tuning in very early with Tyler and myself for Combo Breaker 2015. Make sure you stay tuned because there's going to be, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Ultra Street. Okay, so perfect. Ultra Street Fighter 4 will be next. And then if you want to see more of me and Tyler, which I can't imagine you do, we'll be here later tonight.
Who wants that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't masochists. They're all masochists.
Right.
So we'll see you tonight for the MKX character auction.
See you guys.
Thanks.